So at 2:05 p.m. today, we were dispatched to a fire in this building here behind us, which is part of the Z Buddha complex here, which is really close to the Factory Merchants Mall building here. As you can see, we're all around it. We got here on a well-involved fire. We were really concerned that we were going to hold that fire in a point of origin, meaning that we wasn't going to lose more buildings, because there's several buildings you can see back here that are very close to these buildings, okay? And so a lot of fire load, a lot of fire. I can't say enough for all the assistance that we had from all our volunteers, as well as paid departments in Sevierville and Gatlinburg, bringing their ladders down here for elevated stream to fight a lot of this fire exteriorly, okay, to get it under control.
What is the status now?
So we are still an overhaul situation where we're searching for deep-seated fire at this place, but of course I call it under control, but we're still searching for some fire because we don't want to have to come back here later on tonight, tomorrow, so we're going to do a real methodical search of the buildings to make sure that, you know, that we've got the fire completely out.
And what is the extent of the damage here?
So this one building you're seeing right there, I'm going to call it a complete loss. And I'm going to say that one building over the side probably has smoke damage. We're still working through that to see what's going on. I think the other one out here has come out probably maybe a little smoke damage, but it may be clear, okay? So we may not have a problem at all. The power was initially shut to this building back over here, and I've okayed the electric system to turn it back on so that those businesses can go back to working. But in the height of that, we didn't know that it wasn't going to go. It's really close to one another.
Just to clarify, this building right here is the one that you think is a complete loss, and then this one right here has smoke damage?
Yes, this right here is a complete loss, this building right here. There's another building over there that you probably didn't even see. We call it the Bravo side, okay? It's on that side towards where that Sevierville ladder is, okay, that you can see over there. That's the building that I know got smoke damage, okay? This one, I don't know that it's got any. We're still working on it, okay? And these, see how close they are to one another with the type of fire load that you had in there in a very old building. These were unsprinkled buildings, okay? And so that led to the fire, extension and not being under control.
No, go ahead.
To your point, any smoke detectors?
So that's part of the investigation. You got early. We're really early in that. My fire marshal, they're working through those questions. I've just not had time to be able to get to that. So they were there, okay? So, again, we worry about smoke detectors more when there's someone asleep, okay? And that would wake them up or alert them to the fire. So I'm not aware. I don't know. To answer your question, sorry.
No, that's fine.
Any idea of what caused the fire?
That's under investigation. We have no idea. This fire is so hot, it's going to be an extensive overhaul to make it where our investigators can get in there. So it'll be sometime tomorrow before we really get deep-seated into that fire in that investigation.
One thing that I noticed immediately pulling up on the scene is just the response here of firefighters. Talk about all of the different crews that are out here.
Well, we love the fact that inside the city of Pigeon Forge, inside this county, as you all well know, we work really well together. And so I seen a well-involved first building here, and so I called for extra resources throughout the county, but thinking I was going to be going to my 2 exposure buildings, okay? And then the cavalry comes and we put them to work, okay? And they worked really hard. In a fire like this, it's a whole lot about that early ladder placement and having lots of water. And luckily, we have a great water supply. So when you talk about not just the volunteer firemen and the other paid departments in our county, but we've got the police department working hand in hand with us, helping us evacuate these buildings, as well as helping us find the water sources. Sevier County Ambulance Service providing that standby, and then just everybody working together. So we have a great working relationship with all our departments, and we really pride in that. I had the fire chiefs from multiple different departments here working hand in hand with me today.
Any injuries reported?
No injuries are reported.
I didn't remember. Did you say how many businesses were affected? How many businesses were in operation in that whole building? How many businesses do you think?
TV timeout. Do we know? Is that just one? We think it's just one. Again, it's early. We're just now getting a little break on this, okay? We think it's just one, but we'll get more back on that. Now there was several businesses down there that were affected with having to shut their power off, but now we're working to get that back on. And I just walked in one of them. I think it's going to be fine.
How many
Okay.
people had to evacuate here?
So the police department's got that action number, but mainly it was just getting these people out of these buildings. So I'm going to say maybe 20, just to get them back out of the safe. And that's a guess. Again, I had so much going on. I asked them to help us get these people out of these buildings right here. We want to make sure everybody was safe. I was trying to line out. We all was here quick together at the same time. So, probably under a 3-minute probably response time at best. So don't have that in front of me. But we was here quick, and there's a lot going on really fast, okay?
Yeah. Anything else you guys can think? Anything else? Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you, Chief.